Okay, so if you just lie down on your mat, take your hands away from the body, palms facing up. It's a good opportunity to really feel into your breathing. Sometimes when we've had a stressful day, our breathing can be quite short and shallow. So see if you can just slow that breathing right down. Allow the out-breath to be nice and slow and long. This is an important preparatory part of yoga. To lie on your back, like this. Your feet slightly wide apart because that makes your hips relax a bit more as well. Take a few long, deep breaths in. Become aware of your body against the floor. Notice which parts of the body touch and which parts don't. Often the lower back doesn't touch, that's perfectly normal. And you can feel maybe the back of the head, the shoulders, the buttocks, part of the thighs, calves and the heels touching the floor. It's quite important for you to just notice that now, because that helps you with this kind of grounded feeling if you've been feeling anxious or unsupported in any way. This helps you feel a bit better in yourself, and it releases those sense of anxiety sometimes. The more you concentrate on your exhalation, your out-breath through the nose, the calmer you become. Often when we're nervous, we take quick in-breaths and we don't really focus on our out-breath. But if you do the opposite and you focus on your out-breath, you start to really relax the body. Bring your awareness to your mind now. Notice what's happening for you right now in your mind. Any thoughts, memories, projections. See if you can bring yourself absolutely into this present moment. Many philosophers agree that to bring oneself into the present moment is to be joyful. So when we project into the future or we remember the past, this is what causes us depression or anxiety. So bring your awareness into the present moment, your breath, sense of the body on the floor. Just your interior reality, the heartbeat. Bring yourself away from the outside world and into peace that's inside you. Just to start now, we'll just draw the arms gently up above the head, lengthening through the spine like you've just woken up. Bring the feet together, stretch through the heels and the toes. And when you're ready, push the right leg out and push the right palm out, lengthening the right side of the body. And now push the left palm out and the left heel out, pushing the left side of the body. Fantastic. And then roll over onto your side and come up to sitting just to start the whole session. We always start in yoga with a sound. The sound is kind of like a clearing sound, and it sounds like Om. And sometimes you can buy CDs or listen to it on YouTube. It can be really soothing. But we also just do it with our voice. If you want to join in, you can. your breath. Noticing your sit bones touching the floor. And we're going to start to just move the body in this position. If you're not comfortable sitting like Sophie's sitting, you can always use a cushion underneath your bottom, or sit with your legs out, or even kneel. But we're going to sit in this position because this is considered to be the best position for yoga. Place your right hand onto your left knee and just gently twist through the spine. This is a nice warming up thing that you can even do in your chair when you're studying, just to allow the spine to release. And really press, press, press with that right hand, so you bring yourself around quite a lot and look behind you. When you breathe, you can imagine breathing up through the spine, up through the crown of the head, and when you breathe out, releasing a little bit deeper into the position. Very nice. And let's do the other side as well. So left hand onto the right knee, going all the way around, and really pressing quite hard on that left hand, but make sure the left shoulder's relaxed as you do so. And draw the right shoulder down and back. That's great. Come back to center. The spine is really the most important part of the skeleton, so we really try and keep that nice and youthful. Place both your palms onto your knees and curve your spine as if you're coming over a ball. So curve your spine with your chin going down, tucking your belly in and your pelvis back, and leaning forward with the crown of the head. And then we do the other way. Push the tummy out, the chest out, draw the shoulders back, elbows back, head back, and release. Do that one more time. Exhale as you bring your chin forwards, and inhale as you bring your head back and your chest comes forwards. Elbows come back. Good. And release. Often we get a lot of tension in our shoulders and our neck when we're doing a lot of studying, so I'd like you to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Allow just left ear to the left shoulder. So drop your left shoulder right down, drop your left shoulder, and now drop your left ear to the left shoulder. That's it. And drop your right hand down to the floor, towards the floor. So you feel the pull on the right side of your neck. That's it. And bring it back to center. And do the other side. So drop the left hand to the floor now, and bring the right ear to the right shoulder. We're stretching the neck here. And back to center. Bring the chin to the chest. Stretching the back of the neck. Keep the spine quite straight apart from the back of the neck, which is stretched. And back to center. Now shrugging the shoulders up to the ears, back and round, so making a circular motion. This is a really nice one to release shoulder tension. Sometimes shoulder tension can even result in headaches. So this is really nice and really important to keep the shoulders nice and soft. Up and back, up, back and down. And relax. Okay, good. I think we're ready for a sun salutation. So if you come to the front of your mats now, this is the warm-up postures that we do. So if you just face the other way, that would be better. Thank you. And feet to the front of the mat. A bit about sun salutations that people don't often say in class, which I think is really nice, is when we put our palms together at the center of our chest, we kind of make a promise to ourselves. In Sanskrit, that's called sankalpa. So you could either call it a promise or an intention. So you can have an intention for yourself in your life, and it could be something like peace, or joy, or focus. And if we really bring our awareness to it in yoga, it becomes a very strong intention that really can have an impact on our life. So I invite you to choose an intention now for yourself. Very good. We're going to do it with the breathing. If it gets a bit complicated with the breathing, don't worry, just do the postures. So this is all stretching, and this is something you can do all just by itself, and then you can finish at the end of this sequence if you like. It's a nice stretching sequence, stretching all muscle groups of the body. So we're going to breathe in, stretch up as tall as you can with the arms. The feet stay on the floor. Stretch up, 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 up. And then if you feel stable, press down through the feet and just tip your head back and your chest up towards the ceiling a little bit to open up the chest a bit. Good. Exhale gently forward, stretching the lower back. Stick your bottom out and just allow your head to drop and your shoulders to relax. I'm going to take a few moments here to feel this relaxation in this position. Some of you who do a lot of running might find that it hurts the back of your legs. That's perfectly normal. That's your hamstrings getting a good stretch. Now we want you to put your hands flat on the floor. That might need bending your knees, or you might be able to do it with straight legs. And place your right knee back behind you on the floor. And this is called the lunge. We look up and we stretch through the right hip. Very nice. And then the left leg comes back and we come into what's called a press-up position, or a plank, where the body is meant to be straight. It might not be easy for you to do that, and it might be really hard to come down smoothly if you haven't done this before, but give it a go and gently exhale, coming down towards the floor. Lovely. Breathing in, just the chest comes off the floor now in what's called the cobra. Again, you see Sophie's just moving a little bit left and right to just feel into her body what feels right, and it's important that you do that. And if anything I'm saying doesn't feel right for you, then don't do it, obviously. Palms flat on the floor, curling the toes under, we come into what's called inverted V, or sometimes downward dog. Hips are up, heels are pressing towards the floor. They might not reach, but they're kind of getting there. And you see how Sophie's body moves a bit like a cat, like you're moving your shoulders and your hips all the time just to feel into the position, to feel what feels right for you. And any time, if it feels too much, just take a rest. And then we're going to step forwards with the right foot forwards between the hands, and we come back into our lunge, but in the opposite side, and look up. The looking up is important because it makes you stretch more in the left hip. Bring the left leg forwards and bring the head to the knees. You might not be able to come down this far, that doesn't matter. If you've got lower back problems, put your hands on your hips as you come up, but if you don't, you can bring your arms up in front of you, engage your belly muscles and lift up, through and up and slightly back. And this helps you get strong abs, okay, and hands down, very good. We're going to do a little bit with the breathing now, but you can ignore the breathing if that's difficult. Bring your palms together in front of your chest and remember your promise, your sankalpa. Breathe in, stretch up as high as you can. Breathe out forwards and down. Breathe in, left leg back. Look up, right leg back. We hold our breath in this position and then we breathe out as we come towards the earth and feel our connection with the heart to the earth. Lifting the heart up, coming up in like a cat into what's called the cobra. Exhale, V, heels down, hips up. Feel the body in here, what feels good for you, do what feels right and good. Breathe in, the left leg comes forwards and looking up. Right leg comes forwards, looking back. And breathing in, coming up and back and release. Just notice how the body's feeling now. We're going to do a few more, but a little bit quicker. This can also be used as a cardiovascular exercise. It can get your heart beating a little bit. So if it's the only thing you do today, it's a good thing. Breathe in and breathe out, palms come together. Promise. Breathe in, stretch up and back. Breathe out, forwards and down, stretching the hamstrings. Breathe in, right leg comes back and left leg comes back. We hold the breath and breathe out, gently coming down. Breathing in, shoulders back. Breathing out, hips come up. Breathing in, right leg comes forward. And breathing out, left leg comes forward. And breathing in, coming up. And release. Breathe in and breathe out, palms together. Breathe in, stretch up and back. Breathe out, forwards and down. Feel a stretch in the upper back and the back of the legs. Breathe in, left leg back. Stretching through the left hip. Right leg back. Exhale towards the floor. You're becoming stronger now in the arms. Breathe in, make your shoulders away from the ears. Drop the shoulders as you come up. Very good, look at that. Exhale, V, hips come up, heels go down. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Beautiful, left leg coming forward as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, you bring the right leg forward. Try and get the breath to be as fluid as possible. And breathing in, coming up. If I'm going too fast, you just slow down and make it your own rhythm. That's really important. Exhale. Breathe in, breathe out, and palms together. Make your promise. Breathe in, stretching up. Breathing out, stretching forwards. Breathe in, right leg back. And left leg back, hold the breath. Exhale down to the floor. Breathe in, coming up. Breathe out, going back. Breathe in, right leg forwards. Breathe out, left leg forwards. And breathe in. Stretch the sides of the body and release. Breathing in and breathing out, palms, your promise. Notice your feet here. I want you to stand here for a while. Just notice your feet. Lift your toes up. See if you can lift each toe up individually. Some people can't, some people can. Place them down. Notice your arch of the foot. On your next inhalation, stretch the arms nice and high and tip back slightly with the head and the shoulders, lifting, looking at the ceiling. Exhale gently forwards and down. Inhale, left leg back. Look up. Right leg back. Exhale down. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Noticing which part of the body you can feel the most. Breathing in, coming up and release. If you're feeling tired, I invite you to lie down now, but we're going to do one more session. Hopefully you'll join us. Breathe in, breathe out, palms together. Breathe in, stretch up and back. Breathe out, forwards and down. Breathe in, right leg back. Left leg back. Hold. If you can close your eyes, it's very nice to do that when you're doing this. Exhale down. Just feel into your body. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, inverted V. Breathe in, right leg forwards. And left leg forwards, exhale. And breathe in as you come up. And release. Breathe in, breathe out, palms together. Breathe in, stretching up. Last session. Exhale gently down. Left leg far back, knee down to the floor, look up. Make sure the top knee is above the ankle. Right leg back. Exhale gently down. Breathe in, shoulders back, open the chest. And exhale, V. Make sure the legs are straight if you can. Breathe in, left leg forwards. Right leg forwards. Head towards the knees. And then when you're ready, inhale, flourishing up and back and blossoming, opening and gently release. Take a few moments now in the mountain pose, just noticing how you feel, any changes in the body. And when you're ready, come up onto your tiptoes, bend the knees and come down towards the mat, palms out in front of you if you can. That's it. All the way down to sitting on the mat, and then roll back into your Shavasana posture and relax. If this is the only section you're doing of the video, that's fine, but please, please, please take the time now to do the relaxation before you finish. So just arms out by the side, feet out by the side, face relaxed. Bring your breath back to normal. If you've not done this before, you might find your heart will be racing now, and that's perfectly normal. In fact, it is a cardiovascular workout, which is great. But it's important you rest properly after a workout like this so that your body can regain its composition, so you don't go out into the world stressed and adrenalized. So feeling that point of contact with the floor, to feel yourself grounded and anchored again. This is the key to well-being, to be able to go from being quite busy to quite calm easily. Sometimes a lot of us get stuck in the busyness and we can't unwind. So really take the time now to notice your breathing. Close your eyes. And just relax. Relaxing the legs. Relaxing the belly. Relaxing the shoulders and the arms. Relaxing the face and the jaw.